Hi, welcome to HomeWorking, and we're going to be talking right now, doing a Skype interview with somebody who you may recognize from our Halton News days, but he's now moved on to a new career. It's Hayden Narine. Hayden, how you doing?
I'm all right, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, I wanted to talk to Hayden specifically because he's in a unique situation moving on into a new career. He just got started, and then the coronavirus hits, and he's in a bit of a unique situation. But first of all, let's talk about very briefly, how are you doing? Because I know that they've got you working from home. So how is the isolation going from your end?
It's okay. I mean, I'm a person where I prefer to be outside of the house or in a working environment. I don't like to necessarily work from home. Home is a place where I relax, where I wind down, where I have fun. It's not really a place where I like to take work home. So that's been a challenge. And the other challenge is that, I eat a lot. So I'm taking a break to go to the fridge every 5 minutes to snack on something. And I can't burn the calories off as easy as I should.
So let's talk about a little bit about you starting your new career. Briefly, tell everybody sort of what you are doing now.
So right now, my role is a community liaison and communications officer for Media Profile, which is a PR agency in Toronto. Right now, the client that I'm working for, the account that I'm working for, is for Mobilinks, and Mobilinks is currently the consortium that is building the Huron-Ontario LRT in Mississauga. So a lot of that obviously is to do with construction, and a lot of what I do is public engagement. And so right now, because public engagement is very limited, it's been a little difficult. So it's switching from public engagement to digital engagement. So, for example, one of the things that I was working on was a public trade show. It was actually it was supposed to have two, one in Mississauga, one in Brampton. The one in Brampton was actually supposed to happen yesterday. So, now we're switching more to a digital focus instead of an online, instead of a in-person. That's because it wouldn't fit into to the needs of public health right now.
Right. What challenges have you sort of run into, let's say, working from home and not to say lowest guy on the totem pole, but doing this new thing, right? Has there been any challenges for you?
Yeah. I mean, like we said earlier, just not being in that work environment, that's a challenge. Not having to FaceTime with your colleagues is a challenge. Having to, always feel like you feel like you're alone all the time. Mm-hmm. So that in itself is a challenge. And even though they're just like an email away or a text away. But the main challenges, I guess, that I deal with in terms of my position is that it's great that we're doing digital engagement, but when your role is community relations, public relations, and then right now we're in a space where we can't necessarily engage with the public because it's a health risk.
Yeah.
So that becomes a problem. So now it forces us to be creative in find ways to interact with people.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're able to talk with me. It's great talking with you again since we've not been working together for the past 4 weeks now, I think it is, or maybe longer.
2 months.
Has it been 2 months already?
Yeah, 2 months.
Holy moly. Okay. Well, anyway, it was great to talk with you. And we're going to move on now to talk with Canadian Mental Health Association to talk about how people can maybe find resources to negotiate some of the stresses of being isolated at home and working from home, and even some resources from people who might be dealing a little bit more with mental health issues and where they can maybe find help.